Shouldn't we be able to build that super OP repulsor lift vehicle now? A9 floating fortress heavy assault vehicle. What? You are just armed with 2 fucking blasters? Go fuck yourself. Floating fortress. Suck a dick. Starhawk heavy repulsor lift tank upgrade. That's the Firehawk. That's that supposedly OP.
Upgrade in progress.
I mean, it does cost more. Oh, wait, it's that thing. I've seen that thing. It didn't blow my mind at the time. Maybe if it's upgraded. What are the unit parameters AI takes into account when it decides what to build? Dude, I have fucking no. Ask someone who does scripting. I'm the guy that does visual effects. Modeling, textures, particles, that sort of shit. I don't do AI. That's way too smart for me.
Building under construction.
Let's see. How much does a mine make on Coruscant? 200.
Building canceled.
Not worth it. Alright. What kind of research do we need right now? Is someone siphoning credits? Oh, shit. Okay. Our Imperial 1 research is getting there. Our Executor research is very, 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 very slowly getting there. What else can we do that is productive? We could start taking this row of planets here. This wouldn't be too bad, I think. We still have our Praetor. However, I want to use a different ship than a Praetor. I was stupid enough to make our Secutor here, thinking that I could just waltz on into these other planets. Hang on, maybe this is available. Maybe this is not. Alright, let's see. Greetings and congratulations, very nice mod. Oh, definitely, it's a very nice mod. Alright, I'm feeling more confident on this one. We can do this.
Commander, reporting in. Roger that.
Yeah, this is Phoenix Rising. This is the recently released mod by Evil Bob the Bob, which builds further onto the work of Chandler.
We've got them on scopes. Attack commencing.
Alright, now apparently most of the firepower of this ship is in fighters, which there are a few of these.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Armed and ready.
Armed and ready.
Attack that target.
Copy.
Wow, this ship actually does have quite a bit of firepower.
Attack, Commander. They're hitting us. Taking fire.
Victory ones. Okay, so these have the assault missiles.
Reporting in. What are your orders? Attacking
Let's actually target you, since you have a fleet commander. Let's see, is there anything in terms of fighters? These ARC 170s.
At your command. Fire at will.
Yeah, they don't really have any starfighters here worth attacking, except for you.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Attack that target.
Witcher 3 soundtrack blaring in the background.
Ready.
Oh, come on, how difficult is it to obliterate that target?
Attacking target.
The Dutchman, you are aware that there are other ships at Kuat that can come with the Secutor, right? Yeah, but I mean, this is one of those big, very, very expensive ships, right? Which means that it can do it on its own. And what's the fun in bringing a bunch of basic bitch ships when you can bring like one Star Destroyer to rule them all, right? Wow, this thing is not at all balanced in comparison to the Secutor.
Targeting.
Where are my gunships?
Awaiting orders.
There, apparently.
Attacking.
Yes, Commander. Enemies firing.
I don't even need to bother with that. Let's just attack these victories. Lots of starfighters. I could do with some bombers, honestly.
We've got them on scopes.
Nico saying, you know that there are other ships you could be using right now, right? I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I do. I do. Don't worry, it's completely calculated. Know exactly what I'm doing.
Copy.
Where are the rest of my bombers?
Awaiting your command.
Fighters, lots of bombers, and bunch of transports. So where the fuck are my bombers?
Link active.
Wait, are these bombers?
Locking on.
Alright, these are bombers. Interesting.
Taking fire. Your command, sir.
Alright, so we don't have too many shields, it has to be said. That's okay though.
Order confirmed.
Hang on, aren't these way more durable than these? Yeah, they are. Why am I attacking victories? When I could be hitting reconnaissance. And these are just regular TIE fighters, okay. I like the power to weapon abilities on the TIE fighters. You know, it's thematical. It really has to be said, these bombers are really not that great. I mean, seriously, how much damage do these fucking proton bombs or proton rockets, whatever the fuck, really do to a ship like that? It really doesn't seem to be too much. I mean, not that you can see it here compared to, for example, that, but you know.
Open fire.
Alright, that reconnaissance is getting the fuck out. Alright, guys. We're moving up. Ooh, that's a lot of shit. These aren't bombers, right? These only have lasers. Oh, these also have proton torpedoes.
Falling out of formation.
These only have lasers. Well, we got starfighters for days. Nothing to worry about.
Awaiting orders. I've got it. Reporting in.
I'm going to sit here because I've got the range advantage. No need to move into them.
TIE squadron standing by. Roger that. Attacking target. Fire at will. Attacking.
Wow, could you... You guys are even more inaccurate than my capital ships, for fuck's sake. Alright, hit him from long range. We can get him here. I mean, there may be a lot of starfighters, but we also have a lot of starfighters. Not to worry. Perfectly calculated. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. You don't have any lasers, do you? Turbo, ion, turbo laser, turbo laser, turbo ion, turbo laser, torpedoes. You have torpedoes? Huh. So can torpedoes target these? No, right? Let's see, which ones of these were the ones with the torpedoes? You. Wow, you really don't do a great job of attacking these, do you? Alright, we'll keep firing at the Marauders then. Armor absorbs damage equal to its rating. Okay, that is interesting. Does it mean that they changed armor from a percentage-based system to a system where it straight up subtracts a amount of damage? If that is the case, that will be fucking insane and amazing, and I want that system.
We're moving out. Commander.
I'll have to look into the code for that, because I don't think that's even possible in Empire at War. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, see, they're already running. See, guys, perfectly calculated. Would you guys please defend your carrier ship?
Instructions received.
Instead of just standing there attacking a golem.
Target. Destroyer here. Fire at will.
Can we actually target this from here? Yes, apparently we can, but we can't actually hit anything. At least not with anything more than these front ion cannons, so.
Attacking.
Hey, look, I found a Rekison.
Move out.
Let's see, that has significantly less HP than this thing, doesn't it? 28, 49. Yeah, this thing is a lot weaker.
We shall be there shortly.
Ready for battle.
Alright, where's my bombers?
I copy.
They died. To be expected.
Heading for attack position. Copy. I've got him. Targeting.
This thing really isn't as strong as the Praetor, is it? And I must say that the fighter garrison is not impressing me much. I'm not getting the
I copy.
Roger that.
the fighter power feeling from this thing.
Firing.
Maybe if I build a second one. Then again, I could also build a second Praetor, and that would be even better, so.
Enemies in range. I've got him.
I mean, we're surviving the hits. But if this thing went up against 3 of those Providences, not a chance it would survive.
We've got them on scopes. Right away. Where do you go? Yes, sir.
I wonder how much better performance would be if we removed all the rotating turrets from Remake and instead made them static like this.
Warm up.
Sir, reporting. Attack. Fire.
That thing has a point defense, so the turbo laser should focus on that, while the bombers focus on this. You should play TR where the secondary is made of tissue paper. That sounds like a bad time.
Attack formation. Nowhere to run.
Alright, now it's time to see how strong these bombers are.
Open fire.
If they're not all getting shot down first, which appears to be what's happening.
Target.
Alright, how much DPS does this do? Or how much damage does it do?
Attacking.
DPS won't be high, but damage will be. Burst damage is.
Falling out of formation. I'm on them. Intercept.
So where's the damage?
After the stragglers.
Enemies in range.
That's the damage?
Ready.
That was it.
Attack.
Wow, this fucking bombers are useless in this thing. In this mod. What the fuck? This is like the opposite of the remake mod. I'm not used to this at all. This is like fucking bombers are fucking pointless. The fuck would you build those for? Rotating turrets can is partially what drew me into the mod. As far as I can see, the mod is poorly balanced. There's no point in assembling large fleets of smaller ships or taking them as a support, because 1, if you upgrade one type of ship to the top, it becomes absurdly powerful, or 2, they can't do shit to the bigger ships of the same money. I did mention that before, where a large ship like this is basically guaranteed performance, because you always get your money's worth out of it because of the low damage everything does. If I, for example, build a fleet of like a bunch of acclamators for the same cost as I build one of these, or a Praetor is a better example, and I set them up against the Praetor, then they'll pretty much always lose against the Praetor. At least, I haven't tested that, of course, but that is what it seems to look like. Which I really, really hate, because I want I think it's important to have smaller ships also be powerful and viable, you know, late game too, not just early game, but late game as well. I mean, otherwise it's just rush to the biggest ship you can find, which is basically what I did here, and then you'll fuck everything. And that one Praetor drew through half the galaxy. Now, maybe exaggerating a little bit, but that is so far what I'm getting out of this. I think part of the issue is that the AI has not sent any decent ships yet. Since it's fighting neutral pirates, this is possible.
I'm losing.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Open fire.
Alright, so it promised me torpedoes, but... Okay, so maybe it... Is it firing torpedoes?
Awaiting your orders.
It apparently is supposed to have torpedoes. I haven't seen it fire. Oh, wait, is that coming from it? Are they in the trench? I think they're in the trench, unless they're coming from behind.
Your command, sir.
I'm not sure. I don't see any torpedoes. Then again, maybe I'm just not noticing. Okay, so it does fire... Okay, so it does fire torpedoes. Got it. I'd rather have those target, like, enemy bombers, though. If they can indeed target enemy bombers.
Copy.
Reporting in.
Alright, so where are all these garrisons coming from? They're not coming from the shipyards. At least they shouldn't.
Attacking target. Let's go.
It doesn't say in the description if they do.
Fire at will.
It was firing, I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, I can, of course, be entirely wrong. Apparently it does have torpedoes.
Attacking. Keep going. This way. Over there. Moving to coordinates.
No.
Order confirmed. Coming around. Heading to
Look, I'd literally rather you go through the asteroid fields than make that retarded U-turn. I remember when in the older version of PR, it just took 40 TIE Defenders and cleaned the whole fleet with them. I mean, you can do that in the remake mod as well, though. Then again, 40 TIE Defenders is also going to cost you as much as a fucking fleet, so... Smash the Viscount once. With 40 TIE... I mean, maybe 40 TIE Defenders will be able to take on a Viscount in the remake mod, I'm not sure. I should stop comparing this to my mod, but... I don't... As I said, I don't really play mods, so that's all I have to do, right?
We're moving out.
I like instantly compare it to... Oh my god, no, please, what on earth are you doing?
We shall be there shortly. Right
What?
away.
Wow, this
Moving out.
this ship is having some difficulties, let me tell you. Alright, so...
Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
No, that way. Okay, thank you. Alright, now apparently we're disabled.
Ready.
We got starfighters for fucking days.
They're coming in quick.
It's just... Oh, look. Oh, that's nice. See, I really appreciate this type of detail. This is fucking lovely. You know, having cargo containers there. Neatly organized, kind of like in the old TIE Fighter games. Or was it X-Wing? I can't remember, actually.
Getting a lock. Bombers standing
Right,
by.
bombers. Try the K-Wing in the 1.2 version. It does so much damage, I was able to take down an SSD with 30 of them in like 5 minutes. Well, again though, I also do that, right? I mean, you can take out ships like that in the remake mod as well with bombers. Only I feel like it's kind of balanced because of cost. I don't know, man. I feel like I balanced that shit pretty well. I feel like.
Go after the stragglers.
People may disagree. Whatever. Alright, we finally got through there.
Targeting.
I feel like the Praetor is... Or the Praetor. The Secutor is definitely worth the cost. But the Praetor should be costed much, much, much higher. As in, that ship needs to be way more expensive.
Over there.
If you compare mods, you'll draw critical conclusions and improve both mods, everybody wins. I hope so. Some good thing to mention about your remake mod, balanced. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. I do think very hard on how to make things balanced. Alright, did we run out of bomber squadrons? Yes, we did. They did absolutely not run out of fighter squadrons, apparently. Hopefully these are not bombers, that will be a problem. Alright, how long is it gonna take us to chew through this thing? Oh my god, so long. But I can't run now because I'll lose the ship due to ion disabling. Thanos approved. Though I must admit, I'm getting a little hungry right now. And we have been streaming for almost 8.5 hours now. I hear all sorts of pew-pews go off. They're just lasers. These things are not. These things have proton rockets. Well, that's what you get with AD2 fighter squadrons, you know. I kind of like the idea of having a carrier like this. You know, this is kind of how I set it up in Remake. Well, not at all like being able to drive through like Requisons and Victories and like every fucking thing in the universe. Not like that. But just having a decently heavy warship protected by starfighters, which is capable of spewing out enough starfighters that it can defend itself. Doing that.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Yeah, you know what? Just rotate in position and fire however you want. We are getting through it. I don't think this is worth the... Yeah, it is worth the population cost. I think this is about the power level of this amount of pop cap and the cost. Whereas the Praetor is basically the same thing in terms of cost and population capacity, but that thing literally just drives through fleets. I find that balance a little strange. Maybe it is maybe because it is so extremely vulnerable against bombers. But then again, I haven't seen bombers be effective against ships like this. Because they do so little damage. I mean... Maybe I'm just a complete retard and I don't get it. That's probably the case. I don't know. Maybe I'm just perceiving the mod wrong. Maybe there's something about it I don't understand. Maybe there's some hidden mechanics here. Again, I've just been playing it for 1 day, so I'm completely ignorant on...
Our shields are down.
On the whole thing, except for my first impressions during these 8.5 hours.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir. Where'd he go? Awaiting orders.
Are we finally through the starbase? Almost. It is slowly going down. Mate, you gotta eat. Yeah, don't worry. I'll eat something sometime.
Coming around.
If Jan was here, he'd be like, execute Order 66. Okay, though, as I said, I need to stop spending money on fast food. It's not that I spend like such exorbitant amounts on fast food or anything. But still, if you eat out like 3 days a week or something, that's still like 30 bucks a week that you don't need to spend there. Right? Alright, finally. Alright, we're kind of stuck here, aren't we? Can we hit that from here? Is that like a hangar station? No, that's the factory. I don't know if I can hit that from here. The ion cannons can. Those ion cannons actually deal a fair amount of damage compared to everything else. Cargo facility. Complement 2 transports, 1 utility. Not a lot of HP. That thing has far more HP. Lasers. V-wings have lasers, and these things have torpedoes. You know what? Let's actually start targeting down some of these larger freighters. Wow, holy shit, these are tanking turbo lasers like a fucking boss. You hit one of these in Remake, it's done. It is GG!
Full speed. Fire.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Fucking tanking like super heavy turbo lasers. That's impressive. Then again, you have a hard time hitting them in Remake, so... I need to stop criticizing this mod, man. It's a great experience so far. But after a while, you do start to notice a few strange things.
Right away. Attack that target.
Alright, so can I fire into this whole group and just hit a whole bunch of shit? Okay, so these things can actually target starfighters. Interesting. I need to support my starfighters more. How much damage does that do? These are like quad turbo lasers, man. Quad heavy turbo lasers. Light freighter. Stop. What's your size? They're like 40 meters by 50 meters. Okay. Okay. Kind of understood. I'm on the fence about that one. Then again, I mean, turbo lasers in general are not that effective, so... Again, I also have that in my mod, so... Yeah, I shouldn't be complaining about this shit. That's like seeing a fucking, like... Like a Tartan tanking Kendosi shots. It's like, what? Like those, you know, those super ultra heavy dual turbo laser cannons? Am I in range of that thing now? With anything but the ion cannons? Barely. Okay, well, keep firing into the crowd then. There's plenty of shit to hit. Oh shit, did we run out of fighters? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we ran out of starfighters. That's a problem. None of these have ion cannons. Laser. 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 Okay, so which one of you have ion cannons? Laser. Ion. These things. You. You do not have ion cannons. Okay, so it's just these trucks with engines. But they have proven to be very hard to hit, so... We need to take these out, and then we need to get the fuck out of here. Unit descriptions are overloaded. Useless data. No. This is not useless. I mean, it's data. I mean... Okay, when you give me the exact dimensions and the volume, that's maybe a little bit But I do like this detailed weapon statistics. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming when you first look at it, but... It's not useless at all. I can't install the mod. Well, that sucks. Check the troubleshoot channel. And any of the many installation instruction videos. Do we have engine power? No, we still have no power. Do you have ion cannons? Blaster, laser. Laser. No, you don't have it. You don't have it. You have fucking ion cannons? Really? Those shitty things? Are you kidding?
Open fire.
No, I just need to focus on these. Alright, so apparently we're gonna be sitting here for a while. Let me just fast forward. Sorry about that, guys.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
Yeah, these are easier to hit since they're only moving forward.
Attacking.
My energy regeneration should way outdo their ion damage.
Targeting.
I'm not hitting the auto resolve button.
Firing.
Okay, so that's just that. How the hell does this thing not generate more power than these fucking ion cannons hit in terms of damage? That's ridiculous. Alright, so as it turns out, the proton torpedoes are actually quite useful for target tracking. Because apparently turbo lasers can't hit these for shit.
Let's go.
Are you free of the asteroid field? I think so. It's like these have ion cannons. Maybe just blue lasers, but... Okay, so these apparently also have ion cannons. How many of those are there? I think we already got rid of all the transports. Or the gunships, I suppose you should call them. I lost it. These things.
We've got them on scopes.
But those are so small that I don't think we can ever hit them. Alright, so what do we do now? Sit here and just bomb these ad infinitum. Ad infinite? Ugh, forever. Thank you. The Latin translation. Oh look, they're still here. Okay. That looks like a new squadron. You're not telling me these like respawn somewhere, right?
Fire at will. Attacking.
How can you dodge this many turbo lasers? Not even the remake fighters dodge this many turbo lasers. Apparently this mod just does everything remake does, but more extreme. I didn't think that was actually possible. I already thought we were doing things quite extreme.
Keep going.
So, imagine if we had a repair ship in here. We'd just never die. Do we have engine power? No.
This way. Over there.
As long as we don't have power, as long as the engine glow is flickering, we cannot retreat without losing the ship. Which means there's something with the ion cannons firing at us. Which are probably these very, very, very small... Where are they? Can't even... There. Oh shit, now there's 3 squadrons of them. I literally don't think we can kill these. They're too small. I can't hit them.
Moving to coordinates.
Yeah, these are way too small to even attempt to kill.
Engaging the enemy. We've got them on scopes.
We will literally never, ever, ever hit them. I don't know how many torpedoes this thing has. If it has infinite torpedoes, then sure. But this mod seems like the kind to actually limit torpedo usage. If we can get engine power back, then we can run. Like, look at the size of these things.
Open fire.
Another squadron. I mean, if they fly right in front of the cannons, then maybe.
Fire at will. Attacking.
Rapid lasers are very effective against fighters and bombers. I wish we had some. This ship fucking... I mean, I want to say this ship sucks, but it only sucks in comparison to the Praetor. Right? I mean, this ship is even for the cost, I think, already a little bit too powerful. But then you get the Praetor and it's like... It's just obscene how powerful that ship is for the price. I mean, you do need a whole bunch of infrastructure to build it and the research, but fuck. They are killing your sector, but very... This is what I'm telling you. Bombers are fucking useless. Weapons are fine. I'm worried about volume and hyperdrive class. Local man regrets bringing only a sector without any escorts. Click here to see what happens. Yeah. Death by a billion light lasers. Power shortage from fighters shooting you. Wait. Why is my power still fluctuating? I destroyed all the...
Heading to destination.
I destroyed the ships with ion cannons.
We're moving out.
Right? Lasers. V-Wings obviously only have lasers. These have only lasers. 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 Off. Do they actually... No, they don't respawn. That was just another one. Weird.
Full speed. Engaging the enemy.
Okay, so they must be disappearing into the asteroid fields then.
We've got them on scopes. Attack commencing.
If I could just get some fucking shields up, this wouldn't be a problem.
We shall be there shortly. Right away. Attack. Fire.
Alright, where's the other ones? I know there is somewhere. Alright, engine power is back. This is great. At least until these assholes come knocking again. Can't currently see him though, at least not the icons. Maybe they're hills. Anyway. This is not going to be fun for the people to watch on YouTube. I'm so sorry.
Heading out.
Trust me, this wasn't how I planned to spend the next like 20 minutes either.
Fallout.
Okay, they're back. I just need to kill these fucking Jedi interceptors and then they're fucking dead.
Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
Why?
This way.
Why
Over there.
you...
Open
Oh, well, I
fire.
just fired that. There they are.
That target. Attacking.
There's only one left. He's evading torpedoes. He's evading turbo lasers.
Fire at will.
Their snub fighters are evading our turbo lasers. Okay, maybe there's two
Moving to
left.
coordinates. Attacking.
Alright, fire. Oh, my life for some fucking laser cannons. I mean, it's good to know that at least the proton torpedoes don't run out. Because they would have at this point. If they ran out, they would have run out at this point.
Coming around.
Well, no, don't worry, man. As soon as engine power is back...
Your destination.
Are they respawning? I don't know. It's like they are
We're
respawning,
moving out.
but...
We've got them on scopes.
I need to start taking out these stations. I'm fine with auto-resolving if I can actually fucking get the stations. If I can't, then I'm not. I'm not cheating. If they have a chance, I'm not auto-resolving. Sorry, guys. I'm fair, even if it's in my disadvantage.
Speed.
May sound a little fucking stupid, but...
Move out.
Yeah, sure. Just go around the asteroids. Alright. I think we got power back, so that means all the ion cannons are back. Or dead.
Destroy it.
How the hell do they keep pulling these Jedi fighters out of nowhere?
Fire. Open fire.
I need to have a talk with Bob about bombers, because fuck.
Attack that target. Attacking target. Right away.
A single fighter disabling a 2.2 kilometer battleship. Now you know why I took out the ion shot ability from the remake mod. And energy damage on ion cannons. Well, I didn't take that out, I simply... Well, whatever, man. You get the point. This is why nothing has the ion shot ability in remake. Death by power shortage. I wonder why weapon power is not drained, but engines and shield power are. It's probably because he set the energy requirements. He did the same thing I did, which is set the energy required to fire projectiles to 0. Because now imagine having that one ion cannon shooting fighter also disable all of your weapons. That can go suck a dick. Actually, it works in different ways, right? It takes a certain amount of energy to fire a projectile, right? And the energy has an energy... The ship has an energy pool, which slowly regenerates. So one of these little starfighters with ion cannons will disable all of your engines, but they will not stop you from firing all of your weapons. Only the ion shot ability does that. With the weapon stun. I got really frustrated because of how fighter spam can kill an ISD easy. Possibly. Well, not here. I mean, fuck. Bombers are useless. Like, you cannot tell me that this thing has so much armor that all these torpedoes would not have killed this ship. Okay, so now that there's only fighters left and everything else is fucking useless, and the stations are all dead, and we are most certainly going to win this if we sit here for like 1 hour and wait. Now I'm okay with auto-resolving this. Still kind of want to have the satisfaction of seeing everything just fucking die, but honestly, ain't nobody got time for that. Let me do a quick round of questions in the chat. And that's how I lost 1 Tector and an ISD in PR. No, it's just gonna take too long. Okay, fine. Alright.
We are victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. It took a long time, but it's done. Fuck. That was not fun. Oh, fuck. Now we share a border with the rebel. Fuck.